look at that. We're here. We're live. We be live.
Yes. So
be
we started
live.
without the little dance routine that we normally put on because we need to get straight into it.
It's
So
not
far, we've
bad.
got no viewers, but
5
that's all
short ones.
right.
Which
Yeah.
one are we on now?
Exercise 39, which is why I said next week it's going to be 40.
I know that, but it's hard for me to find.
So I'm opening
Hard for me
it
to
up
find
right
my-
now to share. All right. Can you see?
No.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh gosh.
You cannot. Now?
Yes.
All righty. So we got almost through number 3 out of 5. These exercises, they're wicked.
No,
So
go
who wants to?
Go show the people what we really had to do. The rest of it. Yeah. It's not fair.
That's what we did last week.
Yeah. It's like
These exercises are
we
murder.
only got 3 of the 5 done. It's like no.
Yeah. So the English to Hebrew is going to be pretty easy because we just got 3 to do.
Yeah.
But we'll get through this today with no problem.
Yeah, it would be fun.
All right. So who wants to get us started with 3D? We'll back up and say, and I commanded you saying, you shall not fear the gods of the nations in whose land you are dwelling, but you didn't keep my commandment, which I commanded you, and you served their gods, and you angered me every day. We'll look at the quotation there. It should go obviously to here. All right. So 3D finishes that sentence up. Who's taking it?
You're on top this time, so maybe you ought to.
I can move people around. Watch this.
I know.
Look at that. There.
I know. It's just that I was busy.
Well, I can move it back.
So who wants to take it? Jonathan, you want to take the first one?
I guess.
Ve'ata.
Va'ata im be'emet atem shavim elai hasiru mibatechem et Elohai hazahav ve'et Elohai. Sorry.
Why Elohai?
Elohai. No, not Elohai. I can't read these. This is too. I even have it zoomed in. I need glasses. Elohai hakesef asher asitem lach asher asitem lachem v'sirfu otam ba'esh Vaya'anu v'nei Yisrael vayomru kol asher tziva otanu Adonai na'aseh. Okay, so now, if is this another if-then clause? If
Im be'emet atem shavim elai.
What's shavim? Shav.
Lashuv.
It's from shuv.
Mm-hmm.
Those who
Lashuv.
return. Shavim.
Atem shavim. It's not those. It's you.
You.
If you truly return to me.
Yeah. Kotel.
Atem shavim. Im be'emet atem shavim elai. If you truly return to me.
Hasi, I will remove you from.
Lo ani asir. Hasiru. That's an imperative. Hasiru mibatechem et Elohei hazahav ve'et Elohei hakesef.
Hasiru. Hasiru is that thing to remove, right?
Remove, but it's not I will remove.
Yeah, it's not.
Remove. It's an imperative.
Or that, yeah.
Remove from your houses.
Yeah. Yeah, remove from your yeah. Remove from your midst.
Not
midst.
This is no.
But
this is
from your houses. Gods of silver.
The gods.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's definite.
The gods of gold.
And the gods of gold,
You
which
got that backwards.
you have.
Eloya Zahav, vet Eloya Kesef. First, Zahav.
Gold, yeah. Gold and silver. Which you have made lachem for yourselves. But saraf and burn them
Silfotam with an imperative. Yes, burn them.
with fire.
What are they burning? The gods. And if the gods are made of gold and silver, wouldn't
They're
that just
melting
melt
them
the gold
down.
and silver down? Yeah. And
Yes.
they can do what with that gold and silver? Throw it away because it's been polluted.
Sell it. Sell it to other people for money.
Sell it.
Don't be stupid. Don't waste your precious minerals. All right. I'm a heathen.
All
what
right.
can I say?
Vayanu v'nei Yisrael vayomeru.
Yeah. The Israelites answered
I thought they were setting fire to the rain all this time.
and said,
Fire to the rain.
everything which you have commanded us. Well, wait. Adonai Naaseh. Everything which
Kol asher tzivatanu Adonai.
Yahweh has commanded us, we will do.
And
Or
in
maybe.
good English, we will do
We will
everything that God has commanded us.
Right.
In good English, you're going to switch the main verb forward. We will do everything everything that the Lord has commanded us. Yeah. All right. So I will jump into second position like an inverted verb.
Nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong. Why?
It's dialogue, isn't it?
No. Oh, the entire thing. We didn't. If the whole thing is speech, then we don't need to open it with speech. What is okay? Okay, great.
No, you need to open it. You don't need to close it before, but you open it.
No, we're not going to put quotation marks around the entire Bible. Only around the parts that it says, and they said. Vayhi ka'avor kol ha'am et hayam, vayitzav Adonai et Moshe lemor. Nete, we had the word hat, right? This is nete, like to stretch out. Nete et yadecha al hayam, v'shavu hamayim limkomam. Vayas Moshe ka'asher tzivahu Adonai, vayet et yado al hayam, vayashuvu hamayim limkomam. ויראו בני ישראל את הישועה הגדולה אשר עשה להם אדוני ויהללו את שמו. You can really hear that hallelujah in that, right? ויהללו את שמו. All right, and it came, Hebrew to English, and it came to pass when all the people had crossed the sea that Adonai commanded Moses, saying, now we put a quotation mark, stretch out. Normally, lintot is not really stretch out normally, but whenever we talk about a hand, we talk about yad nituya, a stretched out hand. That's what God used to save his people from Egypt. Stretch out your hand upon the sea, and the waters will return to their place, meaning to their original place where they're supposed to be. The water's supposed to be on the seabed. It's not supposed to be standing up in walls for the people to cross. And Moses did according as, or he did just as, Moses did as the Lord commanded him. The tzivahu, ahu is the him. And he stretched out his hand upon the waters, and the waters returned to their place. And we like and the Israelites, the children of Israel, saw. They didn't fear, but they saw. They saw the great deliverance which the Lord, which Adonai had done or did for them, and they praised his name. Yeah? That was a good one because it was shorter.
Tis all good. Tis all good. Okay.
Who's out there in live stream land that hasn't
not.
said hello?
ויהי בבוקר ויקרא יעקב את שתי נשיו ויאמר עליהן אדוני אלוהי אבי נראה אלי בחלום וידבר אלי לאמור ראיתי את כל אשר עשה לך לבן ואשמור עליך ולא נתתי לו לנגוע בך ואתה קום שוב אל ארצך ואל בית אביך אל תירא יעקב כי אנוכי אהיה איתך וברכתיך.
Hi, Muriel.
Okay. And it was in the
Or it
morning.
came to pass.
Yeah, same thing.
That's the most common expression in the Book of Mormon. And it came to pass. And it
Hate
came
it.
to pass. Have you read the Book of Mormon?
No, but I've read the King James.
Well, the Book of Mormon is even more fun.
I hear the musical is even better than the book.
It is.
Jacob, summoned? Is that the idea here? Summoned his 2 wives and said to them, Adonai,
Elohei Avi.
God of my fathers.
Even I am more respectful than that. I use a capital G.
I'm not thinking. I'm just kind of writing. My fathers.
Not fathers, which was Avotai.
Fathers, sorry.
Father, Avi.
Revealed.
Nope.
No,
This is passive. Nirah. Revealed is Gila. But he appeared.
He appeared.
appeared. Oh.
Lehiraot.
Yeah, so if
Lehiraot
something
is to
is
seem.
Yeah.
To seem or to appear.
I was reading it as like a reflexive, like he revealed himself to me. That's what I was doing, but okay.
He appeared to me in a
dream.
In a dream. How do you say in a dream in Greek? It's one word. Isn't that a fun word? Onar. Onar. In a dream. Onar. By dream.
And said to me, saying,
He appeared to me in a dream and spoke to me, saying.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
Same thing.
It confuses students.
It's
they
their
get
fault.
Deber and Amar, all I was like, translate them differently. Translate
That's
them
their
differently.
fault.
You can keep them straight.
No, that's
Normally
their fault. They need to get good.
And Lomar is say.
I
לאמור, ראו ראיתי את כל אשר עשה לך לבן.
I have certainly shown to you.
Shown? ראיתי. How do you say I showed?
Right.
הראיתי. ראיתי. I have seen. I have certainly seen.
Oh, yeah.
Ra'o ra'iti.
Sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. Sorry. I had a very long weekend and worked all day today, and I'm still kind of dead. Sorry.
This is my third night in a row. Like I worked
Yeah.
night shift Saturday, night shift Sunday. Now this is night until 4 5 o'clock in the morning,
So
and
we're
then
not
I have
on
night
clock.
shift tomorrow.
Some of us need oil changes every now and then.
I have certainly seen. I have certainly have seen. I have certainly have seen. I have certainly seen all which
Thank
Laban
you.
or Laban did to you. This is
Yeah,
not
I know.
not a benefit.
I know. I know.
I've seen everything he did to you. Va'eshmo alecha. Okay, so this is a Vaiktol.
Right. Just give me a second. And I have kept you.
Maybe protected you, watched over you.
Right. I mean, we all know that's what that means, but sure.
ולא נתתי לו לנגוע בך. לא נתתי לו לנגוע בך. לנגוע means לגעת, to touch. But the לתת,
Oh, yeah.
לתת means yes, I haven't allowed him or I haven't let him. I haven't let him touch you. I've not allowed him to touch you.
I did not allowed him.
Because I was reading in my head, have.
Yeah.
I haven't allowed him.
Yeah.
Didn't allow him to
Yeah.
touch you.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I wish that God felt that way about all children, that he didn't let people touch children. That would be nice. If he could keep Lavan from touching Jacob, why do children have to suffer today in abusive homes? I suffered an abusive home, like not sexual abuse, but physical abuse. And if only, like I prayed that God would not let me be hit. It didn't happen. לא נתתי לו לנגוע בך. I really like the sentiment, but I just wish it were, something that had reality to it. You know what I mean? Maybe if I had not been abused, I would be normal.
Jason, you're making me sad.
Don't be sad. This is life. I mean, I got out of it when I was 15 years old. Wow, I'm getting really personal. When I was 15, my stepfather left. He was gone for several days. And when he came back, we had we had thrown his things into the yard and told him he was never to enter the house again. But by that time I was larger, I was no longer terrified as I'd been when I was younger. So לא נתתי לו לנגוע בך, ואתה קום שוב אל ארצך ואל בית אביך, אל תירא יעקב, כי אנוכי אהיה איתך וברכתיך. I've certainly seen, yes. Now rise and return to your land and to the house of your father, to your father's house. Don't fear. But isn't this Jacob that we're talking to? Yeah. So it's not don't fear Jacob, because that would just be silly. Don't fear yourself. For I'll be with you and I'll bless you. All right. Remember, Jacob had called his two wives to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he told his wives, God spoke to me. And then he told his wives, this is what God said to me. And then we get into verse 5, where we have Rachel, one of his wives, responding, okay, answering. All right, Jonathan, we're to you. Aren't we? Why did you
Sorry,
disappear
I was
suddenly?
talking to my dad.
Oh.
Sorry. He's making dinner plans.
I have dinner plans.
Good.
I don't.
With who
What
I
I
think
made?
it might be.
No, I made pasta with tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We
Just
just call that spaghetti.
Nice.
No, it's not spaghetti. It's macaroni and tomatoes. I could show you.
love
I
it.
made it. It's really
No,
good.
we made macaroni and tomatoes growing
Make
up all
sure
the
that you
time.
put some seasoning in it.
No, what you do is you when you've drained the water from the pasta, you add butter. Put butter on the pasta melted on there, and then add the tomatoes and cut the whole tomatoes like into quarters.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's
It
really
must be a
good. I've
southern
made it in the last 2 weeks. I've made it 3 times. It's like so good.
Okay.
So I think my
Come to
roommate's
visit
probably
me,
sick
let's
of me
make
making
famous
it. But
pasta and tomatoes for Jonathan to try.
yes, indeed, it's very good.
All right.
But maybe it's because we were poor. I don't know, but that's that kind of stuff we ate.
No, like that. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely poor people food, but we ate it too. We loved
But
it.
Jason's from Missouri. It could be a southern thing.
Oh, Colton's Southern too.
Yeah, I know. I know
All
it.
right. So verse 5b. Vatan
I know.
Rachel.
He knew what it was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. See.
Okay.
There you go.
So Vatacha.
It's like we lived on macaroni and tomatoes and on tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, see, everybody loves that.
Mhm.
If you
If it
don't like
wasn't-
that, you're not American.
It was cornbread, pinto beans,
Oh yeah, cornbread
and macaroni and cheese, macaroni tomatoes. That was
Yeah,
like
Jason,
we only
please
ever ate
tell me-
starches.
Please tell me you've
You're
had
making my mouth water. What?
Please tell me you've had biscuits and gravy.
Oh, of course.
Okay, good.
Sausage gravy.
Yes. All right.
Oh.
All right. Let's do this now.
Now I'm getting hungry.
He said, "Now I'm ready." Now I'm
All right,
ready.
so here I'm gonna let you tackle this one, and I'm gonna step off stage, and I'm gonna grab a bowl of some macaroni.
Made
I'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Rachel. Huh?
I said, "Let's do it."
Yes, let's do it. Vata'an Rachel v'tomar. Aseh kachol asher tzivcha Elohecha ki cha'amanu chi bevet avinu vaya'as Yaakov Cain vayekach et nashav v'et banav v'et banotav v'et kol rekusho vayisa arza Canaan. All right.
Okay.
So, one of the very infrequent third masculine singular verbs, Rachel. I'm sorry. Did I say masculine singular? Feminine
You
singular.
did. I knew what you meant. But
Yeah.
you did.
Feminine singular. Rachel answered, and she said, because it's vatomar. Do everything. Which,
Remember when we were in Psalms just a little bit ago, we had Vata'aneni, and you answered me. So ta'ane is both you answered and she, or it's you will answer and she will answer, but this is right. This is macaroni and tomatoes. It's got.
Love it.
It is not spaghetti.
Wait a minute. I need to see. Yes,
Yummy.
it looks nice. You know what would be good in there if you could find it though?
Cheese
and basil. Oh,
ew! Getting all fancy.
No basil.
Not you,
Okay.
but ooh,
Basil in Hebrew is called basilicum.
Basilicum.
I would think that that's the place where you gather in large venues. That's what it was. This sounds like to me like a basilica. That's
What? Why am I blanking on Kama, Jason?
Oh, I wanted to say that there were 2 funny things that I heard while you were reading.
Oh, Okay.
Number 1, where you said Vayaz Yaakov Cain,
Oh yeah, of course.
and when you had his property,
Rekushol.
ויקח את נשיו ואת בניו ואת בנותיו ואת כל רכושו. I heard רכושו.
Yeah, you heard correctly. I made a mistake.
I had my ear.
I
My
will defend my pronunciation of Cain in spite of your ear. Because why did you anyway? Sometimes you do pronounce it as a say sometimes, like Amy with a suffix, right?
My roommate does the same thing. My roommate, he's old. He's like you.
Oh, maybe it's
You're
an
old
old
in
man
soul
way
and
of
he's old in
pronouncing
body.
it.
He says Cain, and he does it all the time, and I've corrected him a million times. Like, it sounds so bad. But he also, when he
You
says
sound like a hick.
when he
That's
says
what
when he
Jason
says
said
like
to me one of the first times we met. I said, I live in Kentucky. Of course I'm a hick.
he says to me, he says like, give me that. He says Tainley it's
Hanley?
Tainley. I'm like, Neil, if you say Tain, the whole world is going to know you're a foreigner. You can't say Tain, you say Tenley.
Is he a
But
foreigner?
he says it every single time. He is Swiss and American, and he
Did he
says
take
Tain.
biblical Hebrew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's probably where he got it, if he studied in America.
He comes from a religious Ashkenazi home, and they said Tain. Yeah.
Yeah, because my professor says that he's a Kohen. A Kohen. But he's also 65, so.
Same
Here
thing.
comes my cat again, going back and forth. Anyway, I'm wasting time.
Here comes my
wasting
cat.
a lot of time.
I'm so happy I'm going to be seeing my cat soon. I have hope.
Which
God
what's Ka'ama, Jason?
Where's Ka'ama? Oh, Ke Ama. Ama is a slave woman. A slave girl.
Because I am a slave girl.
עשה ככל אשר ציווך אלוהיך, כי כאמה אנוכי בבית אבינו. For I am like a slave girl in the house of our father.
Golly, he deleted the whole sentence to add one word.
I wasn't looking because I'm paying attention to my pasta.
He typed it back quick, but he deleted the whole sentence.
I love that. Golly!
Yeah, that's what I do. It drives Jason crazy. You know what? If you can't put up with me with all my quirks and idiosyncrasies, why am I wasting my time? No, I'm just kidding.
I have more idiosyncrasies than any of y'all.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It is just so funny. That's all.
I wish I had Ritalin to help me clean my house, is all I got to say.
Hey, I have one more. I've had it this whole time.
This is what my Hebrew readings are like.
This is Ritalin. Or is it Ritalin? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Either that or Adderall. Which one is it?
No, it's Ritalin. I got a friend of mine gave me 2 pills. This was what, 3 months ago? Gave me 2 pills because I didn't know how it would affect me. And I'm like, I sat down I wrote a list of things I wanted to do. To fold all the laundry, to, just a list of things. And I took this pill and I was watching something on television. And then suddenly I just started folding the laundry. And I worked through every single thing that was on my list while listening to the television, the thing I was listening to. And it just was it wasn't a chore. It was so easy. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Jason has ADD, undiagnosed. Just imagine if that was your whole life.
It's like, I watch these videos about ADHD and whatever, and they always talk about how for normal people, like doing the laundry or, washing the dishes or whatever is just something you do. But for ADHD people, it's like a chore and you don't even want to touch it. And, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5c.
Hence the distinguishing between bipolar depression and ADD. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. All right.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so I was typing that while you were talking.
What?
I hope nobody has any questions on that verse.
Yeah, I hope nobody has any questions. His possessions. Rechush is something that's been purchased, generally, because the word for purchase is rachash. Rachash, lirkosh. Lirkosh is to purchase. Like liknot, to buy. ויהי בשוב לבן הביתה, וישמע כי ברך יעקב, ויקצוף עד מאוד, ויקח את אנשיו איתו, וירדוף אחריהם, ויבוא עליהם בלילה. וירא, this is נראה, וירא מלאך אלוהים אל לבן, ויאמר אליו, אל תיגע. Now we see God keeping him from touching him. Look at that. Al tiga be'avdi Yaakov pen tamut. Vayhi vaboker vayira lavan ad meod. Vayichrot brit im Yaakov vayakom vayashov el beto. Alrighty. And it came to pass when Laban returned home, okay, that he heard that Jacob had run away, Barach, and he was sore angry. He was very angry. He got really mad. He
reached his ending point.
John would say he got pissed off. Right, he got really mad. He's like foaming at the mouth, like ketchup is this foam, right? He got really angry. He took his men with him and pursued after them, and he came upon them at night, like he caught up to them. Okay, now suddenly, then we're going to say the angel of the Lord because it's not definite, but it could be because Elohim can be definite even if it's not high Elohim. But we're going to say an angel of the Lord, and the angel of God appeared, Vayera. Vayera, it's from Yira'eh. Appeared to Laban, and said unto him, do not touch my servant Jacob. Okay, the laga'at or lingua is followed by bet. Al tiga be avdi. Don't touch my servant, lest ye die. Yes, lest thou die. Or else you will die.
There you
Don't
go.
touch my...
I liked it the other way better.
Yeah. So pen is lest or else something bad will happen. Right? That's the end of the quote. And it came to pass in the morning that Lavan, white man,
I was going to say, this book is so racist.
Was very afraid, and he cut, or he made,
talking about a white guy in Mesopotamia. What nonsense.
Yeah. He made a covenant with Jacob, and he got up and returned to his house. How's that?
Woo!
Woohoo! Look how quickly and with so many distractions we got through that.
But we had fun.
Yeah.
Distractions are fun.
Yeah.
As long as you need to accomplish.
I need to put together exercise 39 in the key that I'm working on, because I haven't done that yet. We have, like we said in the reading section, we have only 3 more exercise sets from Weingreen to get through, and then it will be finished. So we need to kind of decide what we want to do next.
This is not related to that, but I have something I want to talk about. The question that came up in the live the hour before.
Mhm.
You called, and I'm just being pedantic because I've been reading, and so you called the suffixes at the end of the perfect in Bacharti.
Bachalti.
Subject
Bachalti.
subject suffixes.
Yeah.
So I've been reading Paul Krager's.
I think Kevin would have called them what? He
Yes, I
refers to
would
them
say
as
you would
critics, doesn't he?
call them clitics.
He probably called them verbal affixes. Is probably what I would think.
Verbal
He'd call them.
affixes.
Yeah.
Verbal, yeah. But
Well, because we have two tenses in Hebrew, right? We have the prefix tense and the suffix.
Right.
So it's a subject suffix, but it's a sufformative.
Right. But here's the thing. So I've been reading Krager's Analyzing Grammar. For us to be able to call it a subject prefix, it has to only refer
Subject
to
suffix.
or a subject affix. Let's just call it that for the sake of clarity. To call it that, the only thing that it would be that it can be used to portray
The signal
is the subject.
That's true.
If it is doing,
what else would it do?
It's because it is part of the verbal form. It is portraying the verbal aspect as well, in some way. Because it's a suffix, because you don't use those same suffixes in the prefix conjugation.
Okay.
It would be. This is me thinking out loud. I don't know if this is true. This is what I am thinking is the case, because it's relaying two different grammatical.
It's carrying two.
Yeah,
it's encoding two different things.
Yes, because it's doing that, we can't call it just a subject prefix. That's why he uses verbal affix, because it's doing both verb and a person is encoded in that. Because when you switch, when we switched to the imperfect, we don't have those. So those aren't what it's doing. It's like those are not personal pronouns in the same way that like the object suffixes are object pronouns, because it's not just the one thing it's portraying two different ideas, encoding two different ideas in the one thing. And so when you switch to the prefix conjugation, because they are prefixes that encode a different thing, those also are verbal affixes that are encoding two different ideas in them. I don't know. It's just like I said, it's a very pedantic thing to even talk about, but it was something that I was reading in Krager's grammar thing, and I was just like, and I'm not even like trying to correct. It's just like, oh, okay, so that could work in some cases, but not in this one, because there are languages that do that. It's just one of those things. I was just like, that's interesting.
Let's think about Spanish. So the word to eat, comer. If you say I eat, como, I eat. You eat, comes. It has to be the pronoun. It has to be the person, but it's also the tense because it's present.
Right. Now, is there and then just because I don't know Spanish, is
you
there
would
a
replace it
him in the other verbal forms,
no.
the other tenses?
So como is I eat. I ate is comi. Comi.
So the root doesn't change.
C-O-M.
Yeah.
C-O-M is still the same root. Comi. He ate is comió.
Okay.
Como, comí, come, comió.
Okay.
So all the whole difference is the ending.
Yeah.
That marks both the tense.
Yeah.
So comí, I ate, and comía, I was eating.
Yeah.
The imperfect.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I don't think that those are. I never took those as just pronouns. That's true. That's true. because it's marking the verb tense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I said,
Okay.
it's like a really random thing to you. I just think it's interesting that you said it. And of course, I just read this on Saturday. So like my brain's like thinking about this particular idea, right?
Yeah.
Of like which constituents hold which meanings. And so
I like to
even
call them
the
I like
arrangement.
to call them clitic pronouns because they're based on the construct form. Right? I mean, I guess that's debated.
What does that mean? What is that word?
So this is, yeah.
Agglutinating. What is that?
Agglutinating.
Oh,
it should say agglutinating. It's not an agglutinating. It's a type of language.
Agglutinating. I was like, what is agglutinating? I don't know what agglutinating is either.
I don't either. Aggravating?
Yeah, no. So James is just
I
saying.
don't know any of these words.
Yeah, no. He's just saying that like because it's not just one idea per morpheme. That is what an agglutinating verbal system is. Is just one idea per morpheme. Yeah.
I read it as agglutinating before, and I was like, wait, what does my blood sugar have to do with anything?
And then, but it's I don't even remember the different categories, but it's the other ones, one of the other ones. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I didn't even know James was here. That's funny.
Hi, James.
Is he
sitting over there not talking to us?
Is he a
he's on Discord. If you would be on Discord.
I've been on Discord.
He has shared a lot of stuff on Discord that you'd be able to listen to and follow up on.
Mm-hmm. You guys.
We are on Discord every day, all the time.
Well, Jason, so am I. Just not as often as you are. How are those macaroni?
Is macaroni plural?
Well, I say macaronis. I chose this pasta that's a bit different.
Do you say macaronis and cheese? Right.
Macaroni and cheese.
Exactly.
But you don't say those macaroni.
I'm just needling Colton now. I'm just sorry.
Right, but it's like
I switched targets.
You can say people and you can say those persons, and it's okay.
Yep.
And no, I'd say those person. Those bike.
Those bike.
No, Israelis do have trouble with this, that, these, and those. So, like, for example, somebody wrote in a group that we have at work, a guest left 2 bags, and they said, "This bags will be in storage for the guest when they return." This bags. I'm like, Earl, you got to say these bags. You can't say this bags.
This bags, yeah. This sounds right to me.
See, that's how you can spot bots on eHarmony. The bad English. Please allow me to introduce myself.
Please allow for me. Of wealth and taste.
Well, we have 3 exercises. We may you please.
May you.
They love to say may you please.
Yeah.
We have 3 more sentences to do in the English to Hebrew. So why don't we go ahead and jump over there, and we'll finish it up as quickly as we can.
I must go to dinner.
James said hi.
Or you must stay and do 1 exercise because
fine. I'll stay for 1 exercise. Muddle my way through it.
Okay, so we will switch over now, and we'll say goodbye to anyone who's not in Patreon. And if you guys want to switch over, we'll be there.
And if you want to be Patreon members, you can.
Yes. Obviously. And where's that? That's patreon.com/thehebrew cafe. All right, we'll see you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.